Okay. Well, then we might as well get started on these ones then before they go away. So I'll start with the Outlaws for Shock. Game 1. And we'll just do main tank POV. You guys learn the ways of the main tank.
Ready for battle.
Reinhard, what should I focus on today?
You see?
Protect your teammates. Make sure they do not.
They all on YouTube? Yeah, but on YouTube I can't like pause and zoom around how I want to. It's only like on the POV. So it's different. Yeah. Can't control anything. Okay, main tank. Guess number between 1 through 10, 8. Okay, TP out of spawn. Smart. Everybody needs to do that if you're a DPS player. Always TP out of spawn. Especially on the control maps. Oh wait, that was actually a pretty good play by the Shock there, just to teleport above them. Actually, it's actually a pretty big brain. Wait, hold up. Okay, so they TP out of spawn. Did they just zoomed out of spawn? Oh yeah, they saved their TP to get up above. That's actually pretty, because they have a Reinhardt comp, so they want to get it close. That's pretty. It's pretty big brain. Outlaws kind of just gonna lose this fight for sure, since the Rein was able to get close. If you're playing like an Orisa into the Rein comp, you just want to play as much distance as you can, and you want to break the Rein shield before they get close. So you just like keep on backing up, especially in the first fight. Is how you'd want to play that. So once Rein gets on top of you, then you're kind of just screwed. That's a good window. Only ran Rissa, bro. The Rissa's just busted. Actually, so busted. Yo, what? Here come with the 8 gifted subs. I really appreciate that. Can I get some hearts in the chats? That is a lot of gifted subs. You're insane. Since the Outlaws are on the Mei, I think that's why they're playing so close. They don't want to give them space. Not a huge fan of that bongos, since it's going to instantly get deleted like that close. I think that's kind of a bad use of a bongo there. But Outlaws playing close is, they have the Mei. They can just wall off. But now they have no ults. I would see maybe them holding a little bit farther back. What's up? I see Stain. Oh yeah, wait, I forgot to change. Should probably change this thing to Overwatch now. I think we're still on like the just chatting. Yeah, we are. Overwatch. Does the bongo make the Reins push harder though? If you bongo when they're right on top of you, they're just gonna instantly break it, as they did. Like if you're on a usually if you're gonna bongo, you want to do it before the fight starts. So like as you're walking through, you bongo, so then it doesn't get instantly deleted. If you run into the whole team and you bongo, it's just gonna instantly get broken because it doesn't have that much HP. And it's just gonna get AoE'd. So if you're gonna do it, you want to like place it in a spot where they have to go out of their way to kill it. That was a good window. They ended up walling it. It was a pretty big slam by Super there. I think because they have the TP, that was a pretty good positioning by JJANGGU, just to try and pull him off high ground and then force him to drop on the wrist, because then they can't engage on anybody else. Sim needs a nerf. Yeah, Sim's kind of busted. With like the rush comps, Sim's pretty strong. Well, they have high noon, so they'll probably just high noon out of window. There's the high noon. That was a good wall by Dante's have actually been having some pretty solid walls on like blocking VAP's windows and stuff like that. I still think that instead of playing super close, they could be playing like farther back, like how they are like right now. I feel like it's how like your comp should be played. Like a little just you're playing distance no matter what. Oh, I don't think they can kill him through that. Play like the middle ground until like you get a wall and then you can engage off of that. Like there, like this. See, this is a good bongo there. Like that one, like you're putting it behind a wall, your team can get full value of it. If they want to kill it, they have to go out of the way. So that's a good bongo by JJANGGU there. Like how you're taking the fight. Let's see. Outlaws don't really have any ults, so they kind of just need to play distance. Try and hope Piggy and Dante can get their ult and then engage off of those. So I don't see them taking like an early fight. Probably trying to prolong the fight as much as possible. Hopefully. Oh, now they're just going for it. Okay. They're so close to ult. Oh, that's a huge ult by Piggy actually. Oh, the shatter block. Okay, JJANGGU. Good engage there. Well, maybe like they needed to wait like a little bit longer to build Lux because they're like 30% off, but you know, Piggy just did a ton of damage. Got that shit hella fast. Especially now that we have such a good team. Just can't win. Team to win when it matters the most. Yeah. Because it's not even like the team's like playing bad or anything like that either. It's, I don't know. Like the other team just has like a strat that kind of counters like the comp.
Ready for battle.
Well, it's high noon somewhere in the world. My ultimate is charging.
Like other teams just like no.
Enough to be an engineer.
What's up, please? It's hard to tell what the problem is. So everyone you know plays good, gets value. The other team just, you know, ends up winning like the clutch fights.
Capture the objective.
So let's see what they have here. Shock's running on the Rhine again. I was on the Orb and McCree. So since they're not on the Mei comp, I feel like they're gonna play way more distance. Like with the Mei, you want to do engages with walls, but with the Torb Krieg, okay, no, they're back on the Mei now. Now they're gonna be trying to get the wall and getting close. Taking point control. Oh, JJANGGU just gets caught out there. That's unfortunate. We'll watch Dante then. Well, JJANGGU's come back from the spawn. When retaking from this, going from left side, definitely usually always like the best because it's like long sightlines as Orisa. If you go the right side, then you're kind of like stuffed into a corner, which is easy for the enemy team to like walk up and play corners. So playing on like this left side is the most ideal if you have to play to redo this spot or retake this point. Wasn't gonna engage on the BAP. Yeah, no, actually that ended up being able to kill him. Now watch Dante pop off.
Heal me.
Oh, maybe. Have you pop off? Nice. Versus back. Back on the main tank. So retake from left side. Still good. Just waiting for like the full squad. What happened is taken by the Lucio. And they just can't seem to get an actual like 6v6 fight. I was getting picked off. Casting? No, I'm just doing like just the Vod review. Help people learn main tank. Or it's like watching JJANGGU's POV, and then so I think where the best spots are to take the fights against the certain comps. Since Dallas doesn't play hit scan, seems to be better off playing 2 flex DPS against them. Well, I mean, they can play hit scan if they wanted to. They could just swap Pine in, but like running like Echo Pharah, you'd have to run like maybe like a dive comp, but then the dive comp kind of gets like hard shut down if you have like a good like Widow player. They can just one tap out of the sky, or you know, like a Mercy Ashe or something like that. With like BAP, there's just like the flight characters are a lot harder to get value with if the enemy team's going to be watching it. So like, yeah, you can run like 2 like flex, you know, DPS and try and take advantage. They have no hit scan, but I don't know, it's like those projectile characters like aren't as strong as like if you were just running like Mei and like the sim, you just run at him, or you run like a dive and you just destroy their backline before. So that's why you don't really see like the bar and stuff that often, because they can just easily get punished. Because like, okay, so if you ever get in the situation where if you're facing a team with a Pharah comp, you know that the Mercy has to be dedicated to healing the Pharah, right? So that leaves the other supports vulnerable and the other squishies, because you can just dive like that. You just find that one support that's alone, and then you know that the Mercy is going to be hard pocketing those DPS up in the sky, so it's going to be hard for them to like heal the other people. So that's kind of like how you counter that. If you just sit there and try and like shoot tanks or shoot the guys up in the sky, it's kind of like, you know, you're not really going to do that. So you just focus on killing the backline, and that's kind of how you counter that stuff. And then if you're playing like these comps where it's like you have a BAP and a Zen, BAP rig, like these people are literally going to be playing together and they just support each other while supporting the backline. So if you try and kill tanks, they heal. If you try and jump them, right, then they're healing each other while getting shot by these guys. So it's like it's a lot easier to help each other out. Which is why like counter dive is just so strong because of Brig. Brig is just fucking busted, bro. Ruin dive. Playing top right. Oh. That was a good TP. So the shock come out on BAP Zen and Outlaws are on BAP Brig. So the Zen gets way more value from distance, and then Outlaws, since they have Brig, want to get up close. So they do the TP to try and teleport onto him, but they end up falling off the edge, so it doesn't really work out as much. So I don't know if that was like how the TP was placed, that they like walked and fell off. Like I'm pretty sure they probably wanted to stay up on like the top of high ground. So it was a good idea to get on top, just the execution there definitely did not work out 100% as planned.
Hello.
Probably use his window. Let's see. Outlaws have their window, so they'll probably engage with window. He'll probably use his flux once he gets it. Should probably look for the bongos at the same time as like window when they can. There's a pull window. Bob, do something. Let's see. I was on Bap Lucio. So now their comp is like hardcore engage. You'll probably see both bongos. Yeah. The fights end up going so fast, it's like can't really explain everything before that even starts. But since they are on like the Bap Lucio with like the Symmetra, they're just gonna like hard engage as fast as possible, and then Shock's idea is to play as much distance as possible and try and shoot them as they're coming back. But now they swap off the Zen onto Lucio, so now they just play to kite. So when the Outlaws want to engage, the Shock are gonna try and back up with like their speed boost and stuff. That's a good mail T by Dante. Oh damn, JJANGGU just got instantly deleted. Watch happy here. Get fully beamed and then, you know, become the Jedi with the lightsaber. But they still want to hold super close. Doing a TP, you'll probably see happy do the TP, I'm gonna guess. Maybe not. But the TP, it's like you put it like there and like there. Okay, yeah, he does it. Yeah, this TP is really strong, especially if you're running like, even if you're running like Rhine comps and stuff like that. It's pretty much so you can hold like right side, and then if they go left side, then like all of you guys just teleport to the left. It's probably one of like the strongest TPs after you cap the point with Symmetra, because you can just stuff them at the choke point, and it's really hard for them to have to like walk through this like tiny little choke. So it's a good TP. I don't think the whole Outlaw squad is back yet, so they can really take advantage of it. Yeah, but it's the right idea. That's how you'd want to do that. Oh, they actually do get it off within enough time. Yeah, they just give him like no space whatsoever here. Huge flux by Piggy. Now they just go back to doing the same shit. Probably start top right and then you just TP down if you need to. And that's I'm not the only main tank given the sauce by oh bro dude, the windows just own main tanks because usually they're gonna place it to where the main tank gets owned or you get like pulled or something. So hard engage with the beat by the Outlaws. The Torwald ends up countering their hard engage there. I'll tell you invest. Ooh, they invested both tank ults there. Not sure if they would have got a recontest. I guess it's at like 92. They're trying to flip the map there. Maybe they could have saved it. And predictions for Vod reviews? No, because all these games have been asked for like weeks. It was like, was it 2 weeks ago? Yeah, smart search. Dog just got better ult usage at the end there. I don't think there's a way that they can really do much. Yeah. It's unfortunate that the male T and Sidwall came out like right at the end because everybody was dead. But it was still like the right positioning of where they're at. So just the ult. Yusha was good by the shock there. And that double cap so